Hello, hello, fellow Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. Greetings, I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic and intuitive reader. This is your weekly reading for May 26th through June 1st, or whenever you come across this message. It's meant for you, Scorpio. Ooh, let me tell you, this is being recorded on the 21st, so I'm feeling that full moon in Sagittarius energy. And y'all know I'm a Scorpio, I'm an empath. It's heavy. It's heavy. So comment below, let me know how you're experiencing all of this. All right, so I'm going to do things a little bit differently today. What we're going to do is I'm going to get the theme. We're going to do a general, a theme. We're going to do finance, a theme, and we'll do romance. So let's see how this goes. And comment below and let me know what you think of the new style, because I want to incorporate more into the vibe. All right, guys, this reads 6, Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine. So 6 is a great number. It's harmonious union, balance, love, harmony. It's a Venusian number and Taurus energy as well. So things coming into manifest form for you. Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine. I'm seeing the Empress in my mind. All right, Spirit, tell me what Scorpio can expect this week. What can Scorpio expect? General message, please. Okay, so I'm going to take the Star card because that came out. I love this for us, right? It's about damn time that we shine. So the Star card, being vulnerable, putting yourself out there, healing through a difficult time, and potentially if you are someone who's on platform, has a voice, you standing out, the star of it all. Oh, shit. All right. They're just flying out, Scorpio. We show up in our own reading, Death card. And you know what's interesting about this? Comment below. Let me know if you're feeling this. This is, to me, that energy, obviously, death and rebirth. And obviously, we're through another completion, right, with the Sagittarius moon. However, as we get into the second half of the year, because can you stand it, right? We are already June 1st. And that's 6 months of full potential ahead. So perhaps this first 6 months has been that death process, and now we are in the rebirth and going to feel it, right? Because definitely things have been looking up for Scorpio over the last several months since the eclipse, right? Things have really been in a huge progression, but now it's like I feel 7 of Pentacles, right? Reaping what you sow. Yes. All right, let's see. Yes. The Fool card. Hell yeah, Scorpio. I mean, this is a good... And that's... You know what I just noticed? This is 3 major arcana right here. And when the Fool is going through the journey, when major arcana shows up in your life, those are major life lessons. That's getting through the ish, right? That's getting through it. And that's what we do. We get through it. You know, when people say get over something, Scorpio doesn't get over shit. We get through it. So it's Fool card. The other thing I like about the Fool card, this progression I love for us. God, this reading's amazing. This progression I love for us, and I'll tell you why. This signifies the light after the tower hits, right? The light at the end of the tunnel. This is literally the card that comes after the tower moment. So I feel like we have held on hope. We have just expected that better has to come, because there's no way anybody lives this long just experiencing one shitstorm after another, right? This is our time. And I've been preaching on it because it just has to be that way. Hermetic says so. The laws of attraction say so. So we've healed and we're doing the work, and these are major life lessons. And I feel also that the transformation has been really well underway, and I spoke it into existence. This has been a refinement period, right? We even have Pluto in retrograde until November, and it's all about the great release. I did do a video on that recently. Go check that out. But here's the Fool showing up, and the Fool's robe, right? The arms are tattered. The arms are, but look at the yellow behind the Fool, signifying abundance and excitement, right? Illumination. This is not your first rodeo, but this one you're going to do different. That's for sure. All right, so let's clarify and see what Spirit has to say about these amazing cards. I just saw Sagittarius and the Queen of Pentacles. Honey, I love this reading for us. All right. the water signs must be on a glow up because Pisces was really good too. Pisces had all kinds of money. So if you are a Pisces dealing with the Pisces, ching, 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 ching. All right, let's see. Why the Star, the Death, and the Fool card? Well, okay. That's why. 1, 2. I love when the cards do what they do because guess what? Full clarifying Fool in our general spread, and just right there in the first row. Look at the general reading showing off. Fool on Fool. I love it. I love it. All right, let me reel it in and just provide the reading. 1 second. So I feel like the Star card, and then we've got the Four of Pentacles. Why is this good? I will tell you why. Four of Pentacles, you know better what to do with your money. You are now wiser with what to do with your energy, right? And you're not overgiving. You're not oversharing. You're not overdoing. The martyr mentality gone. Right? And it's not to say, Scorpio, that that's the only mentality that you had, but you know how it is. You see someone hurting, you see someone, we're empaths, we really, truly feel it. And where we have experience to help, we try. And sometimes we need to remember that unless someone is actually saying to you, hey, Scorpio, can you help me? You are over interjecting yourself into someone else's program, into someone else's life. And that's not our place. Look at yourself as an earth angel, Scorpio, right? You can mess up the trajectory of someone's learning path if you don't give them the dignity of progressing or having obstacles on their own. So this Four of Pentacles says, look, you've learned to conserve and reserve, and you're healing because of it. This is making good choices as well. I say that, and then the King of Swords. So, you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. The King of Swords is also law and order, but more than anything else in this reading for us, I see the King of Swords as you understand more. You see things for what they are. You're not repainting people when they tell you and show you who they are, right? You're not saying, oh, no, that's not true. We can do it. I can fix it. I can help you. You're like, okay, cool. And because you have changed your vibe up from, from the other, which, it's not like we mean to be that way. I just think that when you are so intuitive and you just pick up other people's energies, it can be really difficult, especially until you are a healed empath, not to just sell yourself short and cut yourself thin. You know what I'm saying. Too much. That's interesting. Let me look at this a little bit more. Some of you are also having the ending of a legal situation because this is law and order. And I feel like you're about to end a new cycle. No, start a new cycle. For example, a divorce settlement, right? Something like that's happening. And that's coming through a lot for the collective. So, which is great because like I said, Pluto in retrograde, we are wrapping things up. So there's something there. But this, I can't get over it. The Fool card showing up twice for us. That there is nothing we can't do. Scorpio, don't stop now, right? No matter what it is that you're doing. I know so many of you reach out to me with the exhaustion, like, Stasi, I can't do this one more day. Thank you for positive messages. But I'm not blowing smoke. You see it show up in the cards. You see it happen every week. And obviously we have our dark moments, but that has to be the case. You have to go down and up and down and up. And it's that in that central port is where you recharge. All right. Now, give us the theme for our finances this week. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes. This reads 15, Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. Oh, this is hopeful. So if you've been stuck in financial crisis, right? Perceived or real. And I say perceived because at the end of the day, if you're watching me, right, somehow you have access to electricity. So things are still looking okay for you. And I don't mean to be rude, but it's a reality to be grateful for even the smallest things. That gratitude keeps the frequency that you emit in a in a manner to attract abundance is the best way I can put it. So I digress. 15. Oh, guys, look, 15 reduces to 6. We had a 6 here, and then we have a 6 here. 2 6s is 12. I know you know that, but that's Hanged Man energy. It matters. All right, so Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation, changes happening in the financial sector. So let's go ahead and see what we can expect this week. And I sure hope so, because I've been feeling the Magician. Yes, I was going to say that I've been feeling, right, like the wheel is turning. I'm seeing that reflected in the people I read for. I'm just seeing changes happening. So the Magician, you know, as within, so without, you are really manifesting the things that you are spending your time and energy in. All right, what else do we have for Scorpio, please? The Emperor. Yes. This came up for Pisces. There's something going on with the water signs. I'm telling you, the water signs are on their glow up. We have been through it. We've been through it as an element, and we are, you know, we're the element that like makes the things happen. So I think it's our time. I digress. The Emperor. So this is great. This is Aries energy, but this is wealth, abundance, longevity. This is also purely driven. And I just heard, don't get overly obsessed with your creations. Allow yourself room to breathe. That was that came through for Pisces as well, actually. And I'm looking at this again, and so far these are all major arcana as well. This is intense. We've got the Star, the Death, the Fool, the Magician, the Emperor. The Moon card. The Moon card flew out, and it came out with the Two of Swords. Maybe there's a decision that you have to make, but you just don't know which way to go. I mean, let's see. This is unreal that all of these cards are major arcana, to be honest, because I think I finished my sentence when I was talking about the Fool and the tattered robes, but each thing is a journey through life lessons. So we go from the Fool card here in our general reading, which is 0, right, to step 1, the Magician. And as we progress, I see the Emperor, the Moon card, which is Cancer, so you could be dealing with the Cancer, right? Specifically, and this is the Two of Swords, needing to make a decision, and or choosing a path of some sort. You could be at a crossroads this week. All right, so let's keep going. This happened to Aquarius, where the cards were just, all right. Queen of Wands, you know I love me the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands clarifying the Magician. You're very charismatic. Again, you could be dealing with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. However, I feel that this is more or less saying you have put the work into it, and what you are putting out now is chef's kiss. That's actually what I saw, chef's kiss. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, wow. Jeez, this is so good. All right. Excuse me. So we've got the Magician being clarified by the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, like I said, gets her way because people are just attracted to her positive, glowing, sexy vibe. That's the bottom line, right? She gets what she wants because she's magnetic. And it's like you have done the work to be here. Scorpio, when things have gotten to their absolute worst and we burn down the bridges and we rebuild everything, you know how it is that we go inside, we get in our feels, nobody sees us, you know, we look like whodunit. I mean, it's not a good vibe. But then when we come out of it, it's like nothing. We emerge so much better, stronger, just all of the things than we had ever been before. That's what I love actually about being a Scorpio. That glow up period is just, it's something to really watch, right? Because I just, let me stop. But here we go. So you're creating buzz around yourself. You're creating buzz around your name. If you are a creator, you have a channel, it's working, right? You're getting attention. So the wheel is turning in your favor. These cards are divine. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune. That's when it's exactly what I was saying earlier. Remember earlier I said hermetics. There's no other way. We have to be on our glow up. It has to be our 6 months of success. That's what the wheel is. The wheel says, yep, it has to turn. It's literally what I was saying. And now Emperor, right? Whatever financial situation you might have been going through, the end is coming. New paths, new income, new possibility, new creations is what I'm hearing. Give me one moment. Scorpio, I'm hearing also like during this, I keep saying the term consciousness journey that we're experiencing together, make sure to be conscious of how high or how low your vibes are going. So in other words, if you're feeling like so excited and everything's amazing, be mindful to try to reset yourself to a more central position, right? That's just a place of safety, so to speak. It allows you time to absorb, learn, and process your high vibe activities. And you need that, all right? Because if you don't take time, downtime to reset, then the fall, which has to happen energetically, can be very difficult and uncomfortable. Where the strategic thing to do as you're going through your ascension is to be mindful of where you have been, what still exists, and that gratitude piece is huge, and it will help you bring your frequency to a place that's more manageable, because you have to experience both sides of the coin. So you want to make it a process that you can sit through and actually absorb lessons versus being in panic and depression and upset, if that makes sense. Excuse me. They're really coming through, and it's like almost taking my breath away. This is also a number 10, completions with the new beginnings coming through. And here I feel like as far as your money and your finances and things like that are concerned, obviously things are going really well. But I've said this before, there's opportunity ahead of you that you can't even see yet, right? Like it's not even here, so to speak, within reach. So just keep in the back of your mind that the rules of today do not apply for the world we are stepping in tomorrow. So the best thing you can do for yourself is live in a mindset of possibility and just continue to play that record in your mind, not the one that says, when is this going to happen? I never have, I can't do, I don't want. No, it's no matter, because I've been there, no matter if you're laying in a hospital bed half dead, been there, right? You have to say to yourself, but if I could, this is what I would do, right? So imagine the business you'd make. Imagine the money you want. Feel what it is to get up in the morning in a house that has all of the things that you desire. And if it's not material things you desire, if it's just something deeper for yourself, imagine you have it and attract it because you omit it. So the Queen of Swords is doing just that. The Queen of Swords is no longer sitting and putting energy in what would happen if, right? Woulda, shoulda, coulda. This is, well, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I'm going to move forward and see what I want manifest because I don't allow for any other possibility. Yeah. That's what she's saying. Like, I don't allow for another possibility. My success is my goal. They're coming through today. So, the Queen of Swords also is a visionary and doesn't get distracted. Do you know what I'm saying? By things that aren't reciprocated even. So that's the other thing I'm hearing. If somebody has something to offer you in return for what you can provide, I feel like you're more open to it, but you're not into giving of your time, space, and money. So be mindful of setting boundaries with clients, right? Be mindful of setting boundaries with even family members, friends, right? People wanting something from you with nothing in return because you guys are friends or they think they're owed it. That's coming through pretty clearly. Don't lend out your money. And everything moving forward is a business contract in a sense, right? You have to be mindful and strategic in where you put your time, energy, money, and resources. All right, Scorpio. So now let's look. This is really coming through. Let's look at relationships. Geez, that flew out. Number 59. 59. Let's see. That's 14. Wailing tree, reconciliations. 14. I'm thinking. 14 is temperance. That's right. 14 is temperance, Sagittarius energy, healing. And this reads wailing tree, reconciliations. Wow. And the relationship sector of our reading. And now remember, Scorpio, I'm not one to sit here and say the recycling of a past partner is the plan that you should adhere to. It's next for a reason, right? I want to make that clear. But you might need to let go of some anger. You might need to let go of something that's actually screwing up your energy. You might just have to heal some part of you that's angered potentially by the audacity of your narcissistic ex. Also, this could simply be that this could be about a friendship as well. So things to think about, because not your relationships, this is going to be, yes, romance above most other energies. However, right, soulmates do include sometimes family, sometimes, I see 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. If you get invited somewhere, go do it. You might meet someone. All right, let's see. What do we have for Scorpio this week? What do we have for Scorpio in terms of Page of Wands? Ooh, an adventure, something fun. An adventure, fun, the desire to get involved. Could be attracting a younger fire sign. Hold on, Scorpio. All right, these 2 cards are the only ones that flew out, so I'm going to take them. Yes, I like what I see. I've got the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. Maybe you're going on vacation with somebody. Who knows? But this is stable. This is good. This is wish fulfillment. Happy home, happy life, the coins, a partnership. Like, this is an actual partnership. This isn't, this is something that's solid. I love this. And this is taking some time, like having downtime. I feel like this could be like something pretty stable. The Page of Wands, though, is really exciting. So let's see how that manifests, because that's a pretty interesting energy. One moment. So I've got the this is wild. I didn't see these cards. And when I saw the Page of Wands and I'm looking at the reconciliations, in my mind's, like, I heard it's a reconciliation with a fire sign for many. That's what I heard. And so I thought, that's interesting. And then I looked down and here's the Ace of Wands, a fire sign. And then I see the 5 of Cups, something from the past. So Scorpios, there must be a group of you out there that have some type of maybe bad blood, something with a fire sign. If that's you, let's try to remediate and reframe that so that way, you can move on to your Ace of Wands, something different. All right. So that's interesting. So so then the 2 of Swords pops up, right? Indecision, but needing to make a choice. And so maybe this really there's something here about releasing something with the fire sign, potentially, like, that's really something. So yeah, 2 of Swords shows up. Let's see how else this manifests this week. Three of Pentacles and the Devil card. Ooh, Scorpio. The reason I'm saying ooh is because it's surrounded by all these amazing cards. It's Capricorn energy. But what I love about this is saying you're going to have some fun. You're attracting someone or something that is... Be mindful, by the way, of anybody who's come towards you that has like addictions or unstable and all that. But I literally see 0 cards in this entire spread that are making me think that's what's going on at all. Unless this has something to do with this reconciliations, like you need to understand that the reason maybe something was difficult was because someone was in their own addiction and their own traumas and dramas, right? There's something here. So that could be the underlying message. But other than that, you know, this Capricorn energy can just be about exploring a dark side of yourself. And the dark side isn't always like awful. It's just maybe taboo for some. So you could be taking some time exploring something with someone, right? That seems to be coming through. I've got to watch what I say, the algorithm, but we're all adults. Then I've got the 10 of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles. I know I'm turning 5 shades of red. Oh, anyway, the three of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, this algorithm, I've really got to watch what I say. So, this could be that somebody also, by the way, is you're attracting someone who's going to be very in awe of what you do potentially. Like they see you. I guess that's what I want to say. They see you. They see the effort you put into something. They see your drive, your desire, your will, your stick-to-itiveness. This is someone also who values like your deepest thoughts, which that's interesting. That's very specific. Hold on, Scorpio. This is really coming through. So for those of you that are single, right, or newly connected, and newly, I would say anything, you know, under a year, well, maybe under 6 months, you know, you're still getting to know each other. I feel like this person genuinely interested in your thinking. You're very different than them. And so there's something here where you guys can build something together. But I also feel like this right here, this past hurt, this past ick, whatever that is, might be the very thing you need to release to be able to create and build this. So I would say that that is the main message, because as I was saying that, I was being drawn back to looking at the Scorpio card that came up in our general spread. And it was really, you know, saying, listen, this is that final push, because I go back to the beauty of the Fool card twice. So I'm going to pull our shadow work for this week, Scorpio, and see what it is that Spirit would want us to focus on this week in order to reconcile, right, our feelings for something. And, you know, Scorpio, I've said this before. Forgiveness is a one-way street now, okay? You can forgive somebody, and that does not mean that's the green light for them to re-enter your life. No. That means that you are just not letting it live rent-free in your head, and you don't give it energy, you don't give it time. It's indifference, right? At this point, you've lived both sides of the spectrum with that relationship. The worst of the worst, the best of the best, and now it's the release. So think about it that way. It is simply a one-way street. It's for your betterment. They don't need to know you forgive them. It's not their business. It's yours. I feel strongly about that. Number 3, obsession. I was just saying, right? Isn't that what ends up happening when Scorpio doesn't have closure, when Scorpio doesn't feel respect, when Scorpio feels wronged, right? That scenario can live rent-free in our head. And it doesn't have to be with a lover. Comment below, right? It can be your friend. It can be a damn stranger that crossed you the wrong way. And you're like, oh, did you just say that to me? And the loop that lives in your head because you rethink that story. I've been thinking about something my neighbor did 2 months ago. Every time I see the monstrosity outside of my house that she cut, I get so pissed. Can you tell? Maybe that's what, maybe she's a fire sign. I should go check. Again, I digress. 3, obsession. Don't get obsessed, Scorpio. Let them get obsessed with you. Let them get obsessed with you. You don't do this. Those are the wise words that I have from Spirit today. Obsession, don't do it. Right? Listen, our readings are so damn deep. I didn't feel like getting more philosophical. Sometimes it's just that easy. Don't obsess. All right, what can Scorpio manifest this week? How many cards did I pick up by accident? Hold on, Scorpio. There was cards in here. I don't know what happened. Oh, this says, I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. That's true, right? When you are fearful of something, it's because you don't know it, you don't understand it, and so it's scary. But sometimes you don't have to understand it. Sometimes it's not for you to understand. So release it. You can't, what's the saying? You can't speak butterfly language to caterpillar people. Some things aren't meant for everyone's understanding, and that's where fear comes from. So if you find yourself scared or feeling alone, right, none of that's true. Instead, just lean into a vibration and a frequency of love. Just think back to any image in your mind, holding your baby for the first time, looking at something that brings you pure pleasure, whatever it is. We've all had at least one moment of complete love. Just live that over in your mind, right? And that alone will raise your frequency to a place and space that will allow you attracting all of this and allowing yourself to start completely over. And this time it's tattered. You've done it before, you know better, and you're going to have a good time. I love this, Scorpio. This was such a good reading. Oh my goodness. Now I have to think of a good title for it. Anyway, drop some comments below. Get this message out there. I would love all the Scorpios to see it. I mean, this was really, really a good, healthy, much needed vibe. Don't forget, this was a general reading. So if you would like a more personal experience, please head over to my website at starswithstasi.com. Drop some comments below, show some love. It's free for you and it's life-changing for me, and I truly appreciate it. I read all of them and I respond to all of them myself. Maybe I'm a little obsessed. Maybe I should think about that in this next half of the year, but it's what I like to do. And remember, we're all stars in the sky with feet on the ground, doing the best we can with the information that we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other. And until next week, Scorpio, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. Have a great week ahead. Check out your other placements. And until next week, shine brightly.